Hello adventurers, in the last episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 series, the Githyanki Creche turned into a battlefield as we fought against the Queen's loyalists. Room by room, we carved a path through our former hosts, ultimately securing a precious Githyanki egg and surviving the wrath of an entire stronghold. But as we leave the mountains behind, what new dangers await us in the cursed lands ahead? Taking a much-deserved long rest at the camp before we start this episode after taking down the entire Creche last episode. You can see my dep has 0 spell slots and our entire party has almost no health.
Tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
But we've noticed the dog has a quest for us. I'm not good at any of these things. Animal handling. 10. Oh, got a 17. Nice.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Gives me a bone. You just come and give me random things every now and then, not actual quests.
His tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
That's how we're going to start off every episode now, chatting to Scratch. If you guys aren't familiar with the previous episode, he's the random dog we found in Act 1 next to a dead master. But we're going to go to bed. Use up some of our camp supplies with a full rest. Then we can start this episode fresh where we're going to explore the mountain pass. We need to quickly do inventory before we go. Alright, we just finished selling and clearing all our inventory. We've got like 7,000 gold now, which is fantastic. And if you look at her, oh my god. She has like every single piece of armor from the Githyanki Creche and all of their weapons. Look at all these Githyanki crossbows and swords.
Now,
hilarious.
I believe.
Anyway, we're going to continue exploring the Rosimorn Monastery trail map because we've come out here. Let's check out what's up here. Looks like a little path leading up here. Let's see what there is. Always lead with Shadowheart. Now we've got a couple of new spells that we've got to remember to cast after a long rest. One being Long Strider, and we want Long Strider to be on Shadowheart. That way Shadowheart has bonus movement speed to help her get into position. Because she doesn't have a Misty Step or anything. Everyone else has that sort of stuff. Ew, rotten stuff. No thanks. Looks like a little cave up here of some sort. Oh wait, is that a cave? To the Goblin Camp. Alright, this is the alternative path from the Goblin Camp, I think. Cool. We've seen that. Looks like they've been torn apart over here, though. Looks like some ghouls over here. You know who's really good at killing ghouls? I was trying to surprise him, but sure. Let's just get in there. See how much damage one can do these days. I reckon we just use up all our stuff, right? There's no point if we need to fight. We can always... let's not use up everything. They're just ghouls, right? 22 health. There's a big dude over there, but that's fine. Just whack. Whack. Action surge. Whack. Whack. Perform 5 attacks in 1 turn. When did I do 5 attacks? That's fine. You can go take on this guy. No more whacking. Okay. You're next. I think we can hide right here. Start with a mark. Marks make things do more damage. Now I'm going to take out the... I'll probably mark the slightly stronger stuff. And then I can bonus action hide.
Let's find some prey.
Then we can sneak attack. Oh, it's outside my range though. 80% chance even though it's outside my range should be fine, right? 22 damage. That's with the mark. Fantastic. What I can't do is hide again now, which is fine though. If he dashes, he can't fight. That's fine.
Have to keep going.
Now I've got my super powered flail. That doesn't go that far. Does it go that far? Because I'm seeing like bits and pieces at the end. Does it really go that far? Oh. Does that hit me too? Shadowheart is about to damage Lae'zel. I can project the ward. Right, it hits my own team. But it does so much damage. And it did hit everything. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. We can always heal Lae'zel. Sorry, Lae'zel. Here you go. Here's a heal. We'll get Shadowheart to move up a little bit. Because he's probably going to need to tank this dude.
Where do we go from here?
But that was massive. Jeez. Do I need to waste anything? Can I just use cantrips on this guy? 90% chance. It's too dark. What's too dark? Because you're in the shadow. That's alright. 22 damage cantrips. Jeez, what is up with my team these days? It's so strong. Here comes the big guys though. I can counterspell his something, but do it. There you go, counterspelled. No, whatever you were trying to cast. Now he looks super confused. Fair enough. Got my bird to come up and blind. Can fly all the way up to his face. And then we can rend his vision. Oh, missed. Damn. Got another big guy up here. That's fine. So there's only 2 big guys left, basically. Alright, Lae'zel, you can do your thing. We might do maneuvering attack. And then we'll use that to help out you, I guess. Oh, I have to go all the way back there. Can I do it on myself? Can't target self. Alright, never mind. I'll just whack you again. Might give myself a heal. Alright, what are you doing? You can't sneak attack. And the guy that you marked is dead, so now we can freely mark another dude. We can just sneak attack without anything, right? If we do manage to bonus action hide.
Leave no trace.
Nope. I really want to test the extra damage. Besides just turning on our all-in, 70% chance. It does... Well, I think that was the 10 extra damage, but I think I rolled a 3 by default. Oh, nothing else you can do. What are my spell slots? Just Hunter's Mark. Okay, makes sense.
Can't afford to let up.
Get you to come up to blind him. I should have done this first. That way that everyone gets advantage because he's always blinded by my weapon. So undead are always blinded by my weapon. This thing's going to be super handy going forward because I feel like there's going to be a lot of undead coming up. We haven't fought many undead in Act 1. Nothing else you need to do. I guess you can just Shield of Faith yourself.
No choice but to keep going.
I'm just going to cantrip. I'm not even going to use all my stuff. We're just going to cantrip. And we're just going to hit this guy. 6 damage. His necrotic veil is gone, whatever that was. And we're just going to let them do their thing. Oh, missed. He's blinded again. No rest for the wicked. Death is but a temporary inconvenience. Raises the fallen undead for half its hit points. Yeah, let's counterspell that. Now, I'm going to get over here and continuously blind you. So I'll fly this way. Can't fly there. Alright, I'll just blind you then. Was that a blind? Damn, I think I just normal attacked it, silly. Can't stop that one. Nope. Then here comes this one alive again. Great. Did I just end Lae'zel's turn? I'm an idiot. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to end this, otherwise they're just gonna keep rezzing everybody.
Got to
Go
focus.
heart. Do it. Do the thing. Radiance. Can't hit everything, but we can hit most of them. There's that one down again. That one's on very little health. And then we're just going to go up to it and whack it. They're both blinded now. So the mark is still on him. Wait, I don't have any actions because I'm nauseous. Can I get out of nauseous? Okay, I can't do anything when I'm nauseous. Sure. Then I guess I will just hide.
Ready or not?
Well, that sucks. They got a lot of tricks up their sleeve to avoid death. Can counter spell again. Used up all my spell 3 slots to prevent these guys from rezzing things. Blind this guy again. Nope. Obviously this guy's gonna try to res somebody again. Alright, cool. How many times can they do this? Super annoying. I'm gonna just focus on the guys that aren't being res. So we're gonna take out this guy first. Silly me before just didn't do anything. Whack, whack. There we go, that one's down. Gonna walk over here in case he tries to walk away. We can get an opportunity attack on him. Okay, you're already hidden. The guy that's been marked is dead, so I'm gonna have to mark you. And then if I hide again, and he's blinded, right? I'm still getting 70%. He's hidden, blinded, and everything. I guess advantage is just advantage. It doesn't give you plus more attack roll, so it's always going to be 70%. And missed. Great. I feel like he misses a lot of his 70%. Yep, you're not hitting Shadow Heart. Don't you worry about that. Sacred Flame. So Necrotic Veil is gone.
Still on my feet.
And we'll just keep whacking. Not going to use up all my rank 2 spell slots. Want to take out maybe this one? He's just going to raise another one, isn't he? Ah, that thing's not hurting anybody. Let's kill the main dude. They're already blinded. By virtue of being around Shadowheart, these guys are blinded. Sure, raise these guys. Raise them all. Alright, Lazelle. Oh, he raised the other guy. The Death Shepherd raised the Death Shepherd. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to just fireball these guys, aren't I? Because this guy can just raise him again. Okay, we're gonna take this a little bit seriously because they can keep just raising each other to life again. This is gonna be a long fight for no reason. We'll mark this guy. And then we'll just sneak attack without this. Because we just need to do damage now. Too much experimentation. Really should just be shooting at it. There you go, 21 damage. Nice. Now we can chuck our mark on this guy. And he can do whatever he wants. Ghoul's about to hit Quoth. Do I want to project my ward? He killed my bird. You bastard.
Well, so much for peace.
Firebolts all around, 99% chance. There we go. It is dead. Still quick loot.
I'm ready.
That was just an annoying fight. This guy's carrying a letter. Missive from Moonrise. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered, unharmed or mostly so immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face my wrath. Then Gortash's, then mine again. General Kethric Thorm. So if we ever see this general out in the wild, we know they're the dude that captured Will's dad. Ghouls ain't carrying anything. Shadowheart's already burdened. Alright, we'll split the load a little bit. Off we go. Now this way goes to Mountain Pass apparently, so let's just explore the rest of the area real quick. There is a way across this, but it's not by jumping. Okay. I guess we're just going through the Mountain Pass because I don't really see any other things to do around here. See if there's anything in this dirt mound. Nothing. There's a dude over here. Weary Traveler. Hello, Weary Traveler. Looks like Gandalf.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
We know a Gale. As a matter of fact, I do. He's resting at camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It'd be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you. My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
He's getting schooled by Dumbledore. My gal, you didn't tell us you knew Dumbledore. Surely you could have conjured any feast you liked.
Alas, such luxuries require the beneficence of time. And time, as I'm sure our friend here will attest, is the very luxury of which we're all too bereft.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
I really want to say speak fast then, for none of this pertains to me. But we'll say, what message and what charge would that be?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
She'd do well to place her trust in me in equal measure.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's cool. Wait, but he has to give himself up. Right, because he has to blow himself up. We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. Win-win. This game knows me. It knows I want to get rid of Gale deep down. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. We'll be Mr. Nice Guy.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistraril Italion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my honor, it shall be done.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Interesting. So we've stabilized Gale's Netherese orb. Hope that means he doesn't need us to keep feeding him magical artifacts. How do I leave my camp? Where am I?
No one's stopped me yet.
No, I don't want to end the day. I just want to leave the camp. But I think story-wise, I don't actually mind that outcome. If that's an option I get to choose from naturally to get rid of Gale in exchange for destroying the power source of the Absolute, I'll absolutely take that. I don't mind that at all.
Assume nothing.
Because we don't need another wizard in our party. I did say it from episode 1 that we don't really like Gale.
This way.
Alright, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to the Shadow Cursed lands through the mountain pass. Shadow Cursed sounds like lots of undead, which we're really good against now with our new legendary weapon on Shadow.
What path?
People
lies
want to
before
talk? Sure. Let's have a chat with Gale.
me? A private word would be nice.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
He sent instructions from Mistra herself. You would be a brave wizard to refuse her.
Brave. Or stupid. I've proved myself the latter too many times where she's concerned. For Mistra to have sent him. The severity of her bidding could not be clearer. Or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling. To realize how little of it one might have left.
Oh, poor thing. You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
She did say that he would get rewarded. I don't understand. Can't Mr. just destroy the Absolute? Or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
Fair enough. Whatever you need to do, I'll be there to help.
I had no doubt I could rely on you. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute. And stop its beating.
Alright. We're at camp, but we don't need to rest. But I think we need to end the day.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Your cronies tried to kill us. Why should Lae'zel listen to you?
I knew you would fight, and I knew you would win. I needed to ensure Vlakith's trust. This was the only way. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
After all this, she is still loyal to Vlakith, the queen of the Githyanki. Weird. What are you asking of us, boss?
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yulik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Dude, you literally were in that machine just then that nearly killed you. You said it was broken, but you were just in denial. It wasn't actually broken, it was meant to kill you. Vlaakith led you astray. I believe him, and so should you.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Interesting. So we've allied with Voss against the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. Amazing. That's good. Let's go have a chat with Lae'zel and see what she has to say about all this. She is such a zealot. Like, she just does not want to believe that her queen is bad.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light.
God, please stop.
These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Thank you. Obviously. It's about time you figured it out.
Obvious, you say. But does the dragon of the sky ever look to the worm and dream of crawling? I was taught but one way, the superior way, Vlaakith's way. Until now, I never thought Vlaakith a tyrant or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer.
Let's move on.
Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
What is Ascension supposed to entail?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
The red dragon part could still be real. We did see red dragons attacking a Gake ship at the start of this whole campaign. The crash training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith Devenzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Alright, that's pretty much it for Lae'zel's conversations. We'll get out of the camp now. We I kind of don't need to take a long rest. Can I restore a rank 3 spell? Wait, do we just automatically get one for free here? Apparently we just get a free long rest. Didn't cost us any camp supplies. There we go. Leave Act 1 for somewhere altogether darker. Okay, so this is the official end of Act 1. Act 2 begins now.
That's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul?
No, I killed them, and you're next. Oh, okay. Poor this one goblin, dude.
Time to strike.
Can't reach destination. Why? We get to hear what he had to say. He just murdered the first goblin that I saw. We don't like goblins. We killed their whole camp and we're going to kill every single goblin that we find. Shadowheart, lead the way. See what this map looks like. Okay, we can still teleport into Act 1, it seems. What is this smoke? Is it dangerous to us?
I can feel the shadow's power here.
Alright, let's have a stop and just update our journal. Infiltrate the Moonrise Towers. We reached the Shadow-Cursed lands. We should find the Moonrise Towers, which is where the parasites are coming from. Fantastic. Find the cure has not really anything new. It's clear that the parasites come from Moonrise Towers. Fair enough. Help Kithric Voss. So, yep, they visited our camp and we're sided with Kithric Voss now. Daughter of Darkness. Yeah, this thing doesn't grey out. So, all the Shadowheart stuff that's been happening. Let me just remind myself of what Shadowheart wants. We discovered that Shadowheart possesses a certain amount of resistance to the ill effects of the Shadow Curse. It seems that must be due to Shah's patronage, but given the mercurial nature of the Dark Goddess, the extent of her protection remains to be seen. Githyanki Warrior, yep, that's just all the stuff with Lae'zel. Wizard of Waterdeep, yep, that's Gale's mentor, Elminster, and he's going to blow himself up to take out the Heart of Darkness. And yeah, so we've chosen to travel through the mountain pass. I wonder if we can go back to the Underdark though. Anyway, let's talk to Shadow.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Shadow Curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Yeah. But what about me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you.
Okay. What is this shadow curse?
Lady
Is it a
wouldn't
debuff?
bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for a temple. Is there a shadow curse something on me? Doesn't look like it. So, we can head north, we can head south. Start with north. Why is there this weird icon on my mouth? Ah, here we go. Something's wrong, I feel weak, I feel drained. The shadow curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light in order to avoid its most lethal effects. Okay, well, isn't Shadowheart always surrounded by light? My hammer itself is made of light, right? Yeah. Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. Fantastic.
I'll go this way.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
There's an ox here. See, Elegus.
Too big to be scary. Cool.
I swear, what is Shadowheart holding? I want to swap her camp supply pack with someone else's. But it's not the camp supplies, it's literally all this armor and crap I've been picking up. But the camp supplies are heavy. So we'll give it to Astarion to hold. That way she can pick up more stuff. It's getting a little bit annoying having to keep doing stuff. Astarion, pick this chest for me. It's only a 10, but we'll take guidance anyway. Nothing good in there. Ah, long rest. Remember, Astarion has to do stuff. Let's try a different animal. Nah, like the bird. Actually, because with... yeah, I like the bird. The bird can move around a lot and blind stuff in range, so I think that's what it's going to be used for. And we just got to give Shadowheart Longstrider. And then off we go. Is there nothing else up here? Let's look around carefully. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like a way down either. Alright, heading back. We can go forward or go towards the south. Check out this path first. Ah, this is like a back path. These guys are goblins, are they not? I believe they are. We can get them to sneak over here and we can... This is what I'm going to do from now on. Oh, can't get down there like this. You guys stay here. I'm going to go around the front. And we'll have a chat with them. See what they want. Before we go and attack them from above here. How can I group up these two?
Every breath, a purpose. There is work to do.
I can't group up Lae'zel and her together. Because I want Lae'zel up... you know what? I'll just Shadow Step. No, we'll save our Shadow Step. Oh no, I'm Shadow Cursed. Right, I can't split my party. This is annoying. Alright, we'll just engage them from the front. That's fine. Because I can't split them away from Shadowheart, otherwise they get Shadow Cursed. Oh my god, this thing is super annoying. Follow Shadowheart. What does it actually do? I didn't see. Can you follow closely, or is this just going to be a constant annoying thing that happens? We're just going to go up to the camp because I can't do tactical stuff with this stupid Shadow Curse.
Hey boy, you want the bone? Fetch!
Observe.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the Shadow Curse. bet he was pure tasty.
That's mean.
You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
That's me.
Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting.
Are we getting escorted by goblins? Will do, thanks. One last thing, go fetch that bone you threw.
Anything for a true soul. Put in a good word for me at Moonrise, eh?
You reckon we can stick some more worms in our brain? Astarion's down. We can give Astarion Cold a week as well. There's these locked nodes that I can't really see what they do. I can't tell what these nodes on the outside do. I have to like put more parasites in my brain to unlock them. But for example, we can take Psionic Backlash. When an enemy within 9 meters casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict some psychic damage. So we shove that in there. Does that unlock this? Or is this like some super thing with a special condition to unlock? Yeah. There's nothing in here particularly useful for rogues, I think. I don't see anything particularly useful for rogues. Passive feature. Channel the dark allure of a tadpole to charm an enemy that attacks you, preventing them from attacking until their next turn. Sure. I don't know. I don't want to keep shoving tadpoles into my brain.
Moving in.
Alright, it wants us to go into here. Let's go in here and check it out. We're meant to go down and meet somebody. Go down where? Seek protection from the shadow curse. Okay, that's not a thing. Didn't he just tell us to go down somewhere to meet somebody? This just goes into a chasm. Why is there a door that leads nowhere? Must be missing something here. Up, down, left, right. I'm very confused.
True soul.
Oh, I just talked to this guy, I think.
Did you bring the lyre?
The lyre. I have a lyre. It used to belong to a drow.
Good. We were told to expect you. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Pluck a tune? Wait here, I'll return. Pluck a tune? I think we need Will's performance.
As the absolute wills. We'll wait.
Ain't like we got much choice, is it?
I don't like this area, so if there's someone that can guide me through it without me having a fight, that would be fantastic. We did get a journal update. Follow the convoy. We met a group of cultists preparing to travel to Moonrise Towers. They're waiting for a guide. We should use Mithara's instrument to summon the guide. So, okay. How do we do this? Let's go to camp. I don't know if this is the right... this is even the thing that we're meant to be doing. But if I just grab Will... Where is Will? Will is my highest performing actor. So we need him for this. Where... Ah, there's Will. Okay, I can't recognize him with his stupid demon horns.
To the light and keep the shadows at bay.
I'd like you to join me.
But there's no
we can let him take Glazel's place for now.
Keep going.
Now, if we go to our stash, we have this lyre, I remember. We took it off somebody somewhere. I don't even remember, honestly. This thing, Spider's Lyre. I think it took it off one of the bosses at the Goblin Camp. So, if we give that to Will, and then we just leave the camp, and now instead we get Will to have a chit-chat with this guy and go, hey, let's do some performance.
True soul. Did you bring the lyre?
I have a lyre. It used to belong to a drow.
Then pluck a tune.
Let's try our performance with guidance, and we need to roll a 16, and we do have +4 from charisma. Oh, I should have gotten some level ups. That's fine. And that is perfect. Amazing. Go, Will.
Yes, I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us, their god and their guide, together.
By the gods, one of Lolth's abominations.
Greetings, In the Absolute's name, you have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
Will's good at talking. He should be able to talk his way through this. Please guide us to Moonrise Towers. Now, do I want Will on my team? Maybe just until this section is over.
And you? What are you?
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
It's time to leave. Take me to Moonrise. Do we want to explore these shadowlands or should we just go straight to Moonrise? We can always make our way back.
Very well. Gather the flock. Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him? Move out!
Do we have to do this manually? I'd like to get my person back. Come back, Lae'zel, in case we need to fight.
Make space, and my might is well chosen.
Trade places with Will real quick, and then we'll follow this spider.
Don't waste a step.
Let's get on with it. Onward.
Okay, if we stay in this light, then we should be all good.
Die in the dark, Majesty. They should stay closer, my queen. We should stay in the light. As they want to.
Alright. Yes, we get it. Trying to follow you as best that I can.
Ain't all got tail legs.
I guess this is easier than our thing turning into combat mode every 5 seconds. Someone's trying to attack us. It's very obvious someone's trying to attack us here.
Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Attacks!
I guess we could have just taken their lantern, right?
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
Choices, choices. This whole game is all about choices, isn't it? I kind of like this spider guiding us through. Maybe it'll make our journey a little bit easier. So we're going to attack the Harpers. Sorry, Harpers. Do I even need to do anything? This guy looks like he can solo the Harpers. Oh. Or he'll just miss. How many people am I fighting? Doesn't look like a particularly difficult battle. Can Lae'zel make her way up here? Not enough movement? Sure. Then we'll have to Misty step our way up. Who's the most threatening dude? This guy looks like he's about to get taken down. Where are these other dudes? Who's this guy? They're all on the roof. Alright, Lae'zel, you're Misty stepping up to the roof because they're the hardest to get to. Not enough space. Can we walk up lightly? Then Misty step up to the roof? Yes, yes, yes. Love that. Oh, Lae'zel with Misty step is just broken. What is this? Look at this. These two archers, gone. No weapon for you. No weapon for you. Broken. Do they want to live? I don't think they want to live anymore. Damn. Oh, he really wants to live. Cool.
Death's cold grip.
What are we doing here? Mark this guy. And we just sneak attack him? Must have advantage. Do I not have a line on this guy at all? Can I come up here? And then can I shoot this guy? Damn. Gonna have to dash to about... yeah, I reckon. Then surely we can shoot this guy. There we go. 88% chance attacking from the shadows. 64% chance with... yeah, I don't think we're ready for all-in sharpshooter. 18 damage. Nice. I don't even know what Lae'zel can do. But check out all that movement. Now we can like really head up here. We can just Sacred Flame this guy.
No god can
Hunter's Mark. Psionic Backlash. Wow, that works on anybody. Okay, improved Warding Flare. Amazing. Depth's gonna magic missiles and take out this one, I think. One. That's too far. Do 2 on you, 1 on you. I shouldn't be using my level 1 spell slots. That should be for reaction shield. Go up here and blind this guy. What? What just happened? This warg attacks my bird. I'm not taking this fight very seriously because there's just so many of us. I don't even know why this caravan of 4 dudes tried to attack us. Just seems silly. Firebolt on Warrior Gronag. Don't care. Stole my kill. I don't even think I have to do anything. I can just literally wait for these guys to kill everyone. Two damage and prone if I jump down. Just have to shoot this guy. Got 1 health.
The dance macabre.
Sneak attack should finish off this guy. What do we reckon? 70% chance. What? Mark? Go over here. Hide. Sneak attack, 91% chance.
Wretched little things. Better than the shadows. But no matter, Majesty, they are already dead and soon forgotten.
Cool. Examine one of the bodies looking for the magic protecting them out here. Do some little investigations. Wait, what? What happened? They just turned on me. Am I fighting these guys or is there another one? Oh, there's just one more dude. I'm not fighting these guys, am I? No. Well, what is happening? Did I discover something? I have no idea what happened. I need to... yeah, no idea. I'm not gonna try to figure this out. Let's just attack. Shoot him. Well, he died. What happened? I'm so confused. Reckon any of these harpers had any decent loot? Doubt it. Calm down, calm down. I just went up a ladder. No need to panic. Jeez. Alright, let's go.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Pack it in for the day? Come on, let's carry on.
They must get on. They must hurry.
To the Moonrise, lead the way. How far away is this place, you guys reckon?
Shadows and heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us.
You look twitchy, Stone Skin.
Nothing can ever go wrong following a giant spider through some cursed wildlands, right? Some dead gith.
Return to the light. Do not stray. Do not want to die in the
Help
dark,
wanted.
Majesty.
A lot of autosaves happening. We're about to get into another fight. We're at the toll house now. We haven't seen any quick travel markers anywhere.
Stay close. The shadows are darkest here.
What is this place? I see people everywhere.
Do not
Visages.
stray.
Visages are ghosts, right?
No matter what they promise you.
There's the tower now, big lad. Your breech is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking.
They will be silent.
Map is quite large, but there it is. The Moonrise Towers right ahead of us.
I will have answers about.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Playtime's over. So, perk up your ears. You and the pup have a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Oh, Lord. This devil's so powerful. How did they manage to get captured?
Questions! You're wasting my time! Let's see about getting your priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. You either mount a quick rescue, or you condemn Will to an eternity sizzling in the hells. Sounds like an easy choice to me.
Oh, Lord.
Zora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your assets on one condition. You end Will's pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Okay, now, out of all of these three... Oh, what am I good at? Not good at any of this stuff. History. 14 plus 4 plus guidance. I'm good at history. 13. That gets me there. Is that enough?
An old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam ready.
Okay. Abi diabole... Let's just say it.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo. Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F. Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soulbearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, get to Moonrise. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
No, we do love a good contract, so I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Will has a new thing. We've got to, find this archdevil, or some important asset of archdevil Zariel. I'm going to release them so that we can free Will from this contract. Fantastic. But I think we've arrived. This is basically Moonrise Towers. Do we need to talk to any of these people? Do we get a waypoint or something? We got a waypoint to Moonrise Towers, but not really to anything else. Okay. That's fine.
New meat, drider.
Oh, the Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Helped us with some harpers on the way too. They're shadow bait now.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet majesty. I am coming, my queen.
Okay.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Well, we should try to continue this ruse. Not great news, I'm here to take your head. Little from the field, what news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Well then, let's not keep her waiting.
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
I have a feeling this is...
far enough.
What is going on? Didn't we just do this dialogue?
His thoughts invade.
Ah, one blessed like myself.
I feel like we just did this
You'll find
dialogue.
Zarel in the audience chamber.
In her
Praise the
name.
Absolute.
What? That was weird.
That's far enough.
I'm glitched out. What is going on?
His thoughts.
Ah, one blessed like my General Ketherick.
You'll find...
Well then, let's not keep her waiting.
Praise the Absolute. That's far
What the
enough.
heck is going on? How do I exit
One
this
blessed
thing?
like myself. General Keth.
You'll find Zarel
What if
in
I
the
leave?
audience chamber.
That's far
Okay.
enough.
This thing is super glitched out, as you can see. Let me load my last save, I guess. Got stuck in an infinite loop, the silly bugger. Let's try again.
Playtime's apps. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're
Trying to go through the same dialogue options, but we're gonna have to make that check again. We've got to get the perception check, and then we've got to get this history check.
Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Okay. If I don't get it, I think I'm just gonna have to like reload my save.
Should I go
Attempt
letting
number
my
2.
favorite
Come
pet
on.
off his leash?
There we go. Now that's the same as before. And I'm gonna make a separate save after this in case it glitches out again. Alright. Now, let's lead with depth this time, and hopefully we can get through this conversation again without it glitching out like last time. Not even talking to me this time. Do I talk to them?
guts might be.
Plenty of supplies if you...
Okay. Apparently they're not talking to me this time around. But we're going in, and I feel like this is going to turn out exactly the same way everything has always turned out for us.
The disciple will want to see you.
Which is basically, it's going to all be going well, and then something bad's going to happen, and we're going to have to fight absolutely everybody here. So let's talk to the merchants first and do some trading, because we're not going to have a chance to do that later. What do you have on offer? Anything cool? A helm. High spell casting. +1 to spell save. +1 to initiative rolls. Meh. Better shield? Meh. Better bow? Ah, this is a pretty cool. A Titan string bow. This weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier. Imagine if I gave this to Astarion, gave him the gloves of Dex, and then just pumped his strength. That would be freaking cool. Definitely buying that thing. Is there anything else worthwhile? Breastplate +2. Medium armor. Take 1 less piercing damage. Extra dexterity to saving throws. To dex saving throws. Not particularly useful. Better than my cleric's medium armor. This armor's pretty good for Astarion as well. I kind of want to just steal all his stuff. What about his gloves? Nothing great there. Just notice his halberd of vigilance. +2 halberd. Got 1d4 force damage on it. Nothing amazing. Okay. Feel like we should just steal all his stuff at some point. There's another trader over there. Got anything to trade? Sharpened snare cuirass. Add your full dex modifier to your armor class. What? That's gonna be massive. Isn't that just huge for Shadowheart? We lose 1 AC and then gain how much AC? A lot. Okay. Anything else good? Not seeing anything else amazing, but this sharpened snare cuirass is pretty amazing just for the extra AC. Kind of want to steal it. This is the only thing I want to steal off this guy. Row Moonglow. Guess we're doing some thieving at the end of this thing. So everyone get out. And just Astarion, you're coming in by yourself, and you're gonna do all the thieving. It's gonna be a little bit hard to steal their stuff because there's like people everywhere. Can we steal this stuff? There's no way we can steal this stuff. These guys are just like staring at me. There's guards everywhere. There's no way we're stealing any of this stuff. All right, never mind. We're buying it. I'm just gonna buy the bare necessities. I want that. We don't need all the other crap, but we do need this Titan string bow. It's going to be way better than our bow, right? 5 to 12. It does more base damage anyway. 5 to 12 damage. This thing does 4 to 11. But I need strength modifier. Okay.
Get moving, will you?
And the other thing I wanted to buy was for Shadowheart. You know, we spend a lot of money. We might as well get some stuff. It doesn't look like we can steal from these guys, so I'm not going to bother trying.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the absolute. How can I be
We'll take this. It was expensive, but we have the money for it. And we're going to sell a bunch of this crap. I don't think we need this jolt shooter anymore. I want to keep it just for comparison for now. Sell them all this crap and all of this crap. Fantastic. We still got 5,000 gold, so it's fine.
An honor, true soul.
Now I'm really keen to see... No, stop that. I'm really keen to see how much extra AC this gives. So our base AC is 20. With these new things, it is still 20. Why? We dropped an AC but added an extra thing from our dex modifier. But our dex is not high enough. Our dex is only 16. We need to get to like 20 dex at some point. And that'll give us a lot more AC. Did we not spec into 20 dex? Must be a later thing. So this will give us our benefit later. I guess right now it doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form. And Astarion. Yeah, your 17 dex is a little bit of a problem. But that's fine. Once we respec it, these items will become very useful. There was one more thing I wanted to buy from him.
You seek arms?
Yeah, nothing worth spending money on, really.
Get moving, will you?
Okay. So, there's all the traders. Is there any other traders in this building? I don't really think so. But we will explore Moonrise Towers next episode. For now, we'll just leave it here. If you don't want to miss out on what's next, don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.